Flying in style, an overseas airline unveiling the ultimate luxury in modern travel, a 3-room upper deck cabin that even includes a butler. Back now is marketing maven Bruce Turkel. Bruce, I love this, although 125 square feet sliced into 3 rooms. That sounds a little tight, yeah?
If you're thinking about it that way, if you're worrying how big it is, how much it costs, Melissa, I'm sorry to say you can't afford it. So I would stop worrying about that and just go enjoy it.
Yeah. $20,000, although I have to say that it's kind of what it costs to fly first class right now anyway.
Right.
So this is sort of, I mean, it looks like a big expense.
Well, it depends who's paying, first of all. What I think is genius is they have a $20,000, a room that's $20,000 a day that you're only in for half a day.
Yeah.
But you know what? The point is not that people are going to use it. The point is that people are going to talk about it. The folks sitting in business aspire to this. The folks sitting in coach aspire to business. This is about brand building. Has nothing to do with how many they sell.
It's pretty fabulous. So should the devil sell Prada? A new study from the University of British Columbia finds that snobby salespeople boost sales. Do you believe that?
I believe it in some cases, the people who already feel guilty or think it's something special. But I wonder, how did they study? Did they have half of obnoxious salespeople and half of nice salespeople? And by the way, the University of WTF said, really? That's how you're going to sell that stuff?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, you know, the woman who is so snotty to her, and then maybe they're snotty to you, and then you feel like you have something to prove, so you end up spending more. I can afford to buy this, so you go ahead and do it. You feel pressure. They say people feel, I could see that. You know, I go into an expensive store feeling pressure from the salesperson. I could see it. No?
Well, I think it's safe to say that a lot of these brands are sold because people want to show other people that they can afford them. Either they have the taste or they have the money. So slapping down the black card to show the little salesperson that, hey, this is all about me, I think with the right customer, it makes a lot of sense.
This weekend, the hookup truck making its way around San Francisco, and yes, it is exactly what you think it is. It's it's supposed to be part art, but part social experiment. They're charging people $75 to use the hookup truck. Sigh. I'll let you take it away. Comments?
Well, I think it's wonderful that you put the $20,000 suite in the airplane in the same segment as the hookup truck. Because in one, you join the Mile High Club, and in the other, you join what? The 1 Foot Club? Here's the bad thing. Imagine having to hose it out afterwards.
I thought the scariest part of this story, and that's really saying a lot because there's a lot about this story that's scary. There are plans to franchise. I've never met a franchise I don't like until now. I think this is one franchise that I'm not willing to back.
Well, the article said they're bringing it to Miami, which I'm not looking forward to. Although, I would like to do their marketing because there's that great Stevie Ray Vaughan song, "If the trucks are rocking, don't bother knocking." I mean, it just writes itself. But on some level, it's like,
it does.
Ew.
It does. It's very you. Let me give you one more little one. There was another study. This is not related to the sex in the truck thing. This is more about food. A group of diners, they were given the same buffet. And they charged a higher price once than the second time. And the people who had the same food at a higher price said it was better, that it tasted better, even though it was the exact same food. What's the psychology behind that as a marketer?
That's the same psychology behind the obnoxious salesperson making the luxury items seem more enticing. It's for people who don't have the discretion or the judgment to make a decision. And remember, we say it all the time. People don't buy things because of what they do. They buy things because of how they make them feel. So if I take you to the more expensive buffet, I feel better, you're impressed, therefore the food must have been better.
Bruce Turkel, you always have all the answers. Thank you.
Thank you for inviting me, Melissa.